This is an ancient temple, complete with tons of surprises, including a multiplayer minigame hidden inside of it. I will be building this temple and more later in today's video, but first, trees. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Labcraft. Today we are starting things off in Spawntown where I have worked on this mega tree. It may not be that big, but goodness, it is the biggest tree in all of Spawntown and it completely changes the vibe of this area. Oh my goodness, look at all of that detail. I think that it's such a cool tree. It's my favorite tree I've ever built, actually. Lots of different things going on, and oh, of course it looks pretty bushy because it's got some bushes in there. Hey, what are you doing? There's just one more tree that I have been working on in between episodes as well. It is the center piece of this little Spawntown center area. I talked about in one episode what I wanted to put here. I thought about like a fountain, but there's already a fountain right over there. And then I ultimately decided on a little bushy, cute little tree as a centerpiece with some benches, of course. But while I'm here, I just want to go check how the countdown is doing from the previous episode. Let's see how much left we have in the season. Oh goodness, another bulb lit up. We're at 60 days. Oh my gosh, this thing just doesn't stop counting, does it? Okay.
Subscribe, okay.
But the reason that I started this episode here in Spawntown is because I started a brand new Spawntown Build competition. And the winner of this competition is going to receive a very special prize. This is the most successful shop on the server, and the owner for this shop doesn't play on the server anymore. They completely left. And so now we have all of these diamonds sitting here for nobody. And the winner of this competition is going to receive all of the diamonds from this here log shop. So whoever gets it is gonna be incredibly lucky. And to show you all of the current contenders, I want to try something a little different. Our first house is a modern twist on a medieval home built by Sandoodloo. I've never quite seen anything done quite like this before. And I gotta say, I quite like what he's done with the place. The way this was done is so unique and also fits in with the area very well. And it's even got a donkey pen. What's not to love about that? Our next home across the street was built by Opticality. This beautiful pink flowery home has a garden out front, a library on the first floor inside, and oh my goodness, there's a cat in here. Oh my gosh, it's got a little roof on him. Opticality told me this house was meant to contrast with its neighboring house, representing Princess Bubblegum and Marceline from Adventure Time. Next up, we have HotDog 2011's Corner Store. This is the grocery store everyone in Spawntown is going to have to go to get what they want to cook a meal at home. Unfortunately, there was a villager here at one point, but yeah, I don't know where he went to. Just like Rod and Richard. I mean, they were here and now they're not. Yeah, this is not good. But ignoring the villager problem in Spawntown, we have another build by Sandoodloo. This one is a bar and an inn. There's a bar on the first floor where people can have themselves a drink, hang out with their friends. But if you go to the basement, oh my goodness, look at that guy. Ain't he just so beautiful? And then in the upstairs, of course, we have 3 hotel rooms, each one furnished with a bed and a toilet. And there we go. That is all of our contenders for the best Spawntown house in our second building competition. And now it is my turn to build my build for the competition. Here, where the Carpenter building slot has not been taken yet, I have collected 3 shulker boxes of materials. Yes, I know it's not that much compared to my normal projects, but this is a small house, okay? And I'm not going too much for this one. I'm just trying to do something simple, something detailed, something with character. But I also have so much stuff I need to do. I'm so busy right now that I'm not really trying to win. I'm just trying to participate, build something to complete the space, and go on my merry little way. So yes, I am completely ready to build that build. So we're gonna do that in just a moment, but first, you all know what time it is. Let's go back to our base for another segment of
Mail Time with Opticality.
Goodness gracious, Gas, you're blocking my mail time view. And you know what? You don't have to be tethered here. Why don't I just release you out into the wild? You can go explore the island. You can have fun. Go up into the sky. Get out of my way. Go have fun. Oh yeah, I needed to give you a name. I said that I would choose my favorite comment for my last episode to name this Mr. Happy Ghast. And the only comment I got was Alfred from HotDog 2011. Thank you for the comment, and you have named the Happy Ghast, Mr. Alfred. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oh wait, no, not back to what we were doing. Wait 1 second, pause the music, pause the music. I have to ask you a question. A little birdie told me that these don't look like they fit the vibe of the island. The blue lantern on the tough post. Now, I've invested a lot of materials into making a bunch of these posts and lanterns, and they're just on the ship. And it's not like I can turn them back into the blocks they are. So, what do you guys think? Do you like this light design better, or should I switch them out for the tiki torch design? Just some candles lit up on some bamboo fences. I could put some chickens underground to create some lead ropes on these, but that's a lot of work if I'm going to be doing it for the entire island. So what do you guys think? Should I have these be the main lighting source, or should I have the lanterns be the main lighting source, or should I just do a mix of both like I have in this area here? What do you think? Let me know. Now, let's get back to our segment of mail time. All right, what do we have for our first mail? Ooh, it's just one piece of mail, and it's 4 Sandoodloo stamps. Yay! If you didn't know, Sandoodloo got himself a brand new mailbox for his birthday. How exciting is that? And what's even more exciting is Chili Lily did all of the work, and I had to do nothing. I didn't have to build anything. So, yay. And now we have Sandoodloo stamps and no more mail. So, short segment of mail time today. At least we had a good one yesterday, right? While we're here, I just want to do a little bit of a teaser for our giant project of today's episode. It's going to go in this corner of the island. If we look at the map of the island, there is literally nothing in this corner. I have been saving this portion of the island for something very big, something very special, because our island is missing a weenie. Yes, you heard that right. I said weenie. And if you don't know what a weenie is, think about a theme park. If you go to a theme park, there's going to be something central, like Disneyland's castle, like a giant mountain, like a roller coaster that draws you in farther and farther into the park. So our island needs a weenie. Oh hey, HotDog. HotDog joined the game. That is so perfect. There's a weenie. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, but not that weenie. We need a big build. And that big build is going to be an ancient temple. It's going to be the thing that draws people into the island. And it's going to be very special because it's going to have a mini game inside of it. But more on that later, because I would like to get this build built in Spawntown first. Let's get the little project out of the way first, and then we'll move on to the massive project of today's episode. Let's get this carpenter building built in Spawntown, shall we? Oh yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, now we have a successful carpenter building in the Spawntown. I think it's pretty nice. I quite like all the detail going on here. Look at all this. There's a little bit of a tree on top of that little platform there. It's about to be sawed up into tiny little pieces by this here little saw, pulled up by some levers. Look at all this mess on the floor. There's glowstone and sticks to represent some sawdust. Come from residue from the trees being cut up to be made into wooden tools and like chests and things. We even have some spare logs that have just been left here laying on this crafting table, but let's take a look at it from the front door, the point where it matters. Here's where it connects Crystal's shop and Hot Dog's shop perfectly. It goes out one block and then out one more block for the next shop. It completely perfectly fills the gap, and I think it adds a lot of detail and makes this entire road feel completed. There we go. That's one road of Spawntown that's complete. Look at all these buildings. So much to see. It has so much character. It feels so lived in. It feels like an actual town now. I even have a little fern there. Let's take a look at the upstairs. I got some detail up here. Don't you worry. Look at all of these grates. You can see down below to the floor below you. I have a couple lanterns lighting up to place this one hanging lower in through the gap here. We of course have the wooden tools that we have been creating hanging on to some tripwire hooks. We jump right back down to the bottom. I have the double axes right at the entryway. I think that's pretty cool. People have been chopping up these wood manually while also using the saws, and then finally taking it to the chipper, where they'll throw it down into this scary place. You don't want to jump in there. Oh, no! Yeah, and then we have this back area with the copper, and then there's some plants growing underneath the grates here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty small, but that's okay. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Right now, what I'm trying to do is build a giant ancient temple at my base. So let's go. Oh, hey, we already made it. Very nice. This is so perfect. I just want to build the ancient temple right over here. So we're already in the right spot. How amazing is that? That definitely wasn't planned or anything. And look at all of these materials. Oh my goodness. This here is 11 shulkers full of materials. It's quite a bit of materials. This is gonna be a big build, and so big in fact that we're gonna have to dig a tunnel down into the sand and build underneath. For the first time in the island, we're gonna be building a basement of sorts. But that's just for the minigame, because we need a tall drop. And that's all I'm gonna reveal for now. But let's get a hole dug so that we can begin construction on this ancient temple. Oh yes. And there we go. It's a giant hole, a pretty big hole. It's not that big, but it's pretty big. And we even have a little bit of a smaller hole right over here for something pretty funny and special. It's not that one's pretty small. What do you guys think about my giant hole? Now we gotta actually decorate this hole, make it look beautiful, make it fit the ancient temple vibe, and then we can build the actual temple around it. So yeah. The temple's not going to be this small. That's just going to be inside of the temple. And we're going to make a minigame where you have to drop down into the hole. Think of a dropper. You know a dropper where you have to land in the water at the bottom without dying on an obstacle. But it's going to be cooler than a dropper because it's going to be dynamic and it's going to change and it's going to be multiplayer. You'll see. You'll see. I'll explain it more once we have more to see. But for now, how about we get this hole decorated? Yeah, let's make the hole beautiful. A temple has been constructed on the island, and oh my goodness, we finally have ourselves a weenie. And you know, by weenie, I mean, of course, just the center of attention. Something on the island to gravitate your attention towards. You come in the island, you can see it poking out through the edge of the building. As you get closer, it gets revealed more and more. All roads reveal the temple. And of course, if we go back to the cruise ship, look at it from the dock, You can see it hiding past the trees. I mean, it's not that big. It's not that easy just to see. I guess it's not that big of an attention grabber, but I think it works well as something to get you to venture farther and farther. And of course, the temple is not done yet. It's got holes in it. It's got lots of holes in it. Sorry if any of you have one of those like phobias of holes. I forget what it's called, like something a phobia. Holophobia. But every side has something a little bit different. The back side being the most unique. Yeah, it's got a water slide and a grave, but we're not going to talk about that. So of course, in front we have a grand entryway with a sign, Temple Jump. That is the name of the minigame. Let's head up the staircase where we have a glass window looking straight down to the bottom where we have the pool of water where you're supposed to land in, of course. On both sides we have some beds and instructions. It says set spawn, empty inventory, grab wool, enter arena. So let's listen to the instructions, set our spawn, empty our inventory and our armor, of course. Grab the wool, and we can enter the arena. Now that we have completed all of the steps, we are ready. Let's enter, not punch the button, let's click it. And now we're inside the arena. Here, I have some pressure plates. If you stand on it, you'll be given some food. Ice cream, delicious. Now that my inventory is empty, I don't have any food, so now I can actually keep myself fulfilled. And yeah, so you jump into the water, of course, and then with the wool, you place the wool where you landed. Perfect job. Then you will go back up in one of the corners, all the way back up to the platform, and repeat it until one player remains, taking turns, dropping, and placing a wool where you landed. It's a very simple game. It's like Dropper, but you can draw. You can draw on the ground with wherever you land. That's where you're going to place the wool. But it's not a drawing game. You're just trying to make it harder for the other players, trying to survive as long as possible. And you may have noticed at the bottom, we have the 4 tubes on the corners, but we also have a cowboy painting and a door, a one-way door for the winner only. So once you win, everyone else is dead, you drop down and survive, go out the winner door, and have a special surprise. But let me show you what is behind the cowboy painting. Let's go. Oh, it's a water vader. It's bringing me up. And now we are outside on the side of the temple. Let's go up the ladders here and up the stairs where this is an even harder place to jump from. It's an extra level above the regular level. If you're feeling dangerous, you can come up to the very top of the temple where your area to jump from is smaller and higher. Let's go down. Whoa, it's so much fun. Look how high that is. Jeez. If you survive and you're the last remaining player, you get the shears, the temple jump resetter. You can use the shears to quickly break all of the wool, and now the game is fully reset for the next players to begin the game. And now we can take our exit, go through the iron door, and reveal our prize. We have a water slide. Yeah, so much fun. The winner actually gets a reward for finishing the game without death. Speaking of death, here's the grave. Death is down the hole. Yeah. You know, I didn't think this through, actually, because now I have all of the wool from the game in my inventory, and I have the shears, which I was supposed to put back. I was supposed to put the shears back, my bad. But all the wool is just gonna get lost if I jump down in the death hole. I was thinking this could be a very easy and fast way to get back to the starting area so you can play another round, but then your wool won't be there, so I might have to get rid of the death hole. Here, I'm just gonna drop my stuff here. We're gonna at least give it a tester. I put in all the effort to make this stupid hole. And it didn't even... Okay. I'm not even wearing any armor. I jumped on the tallest stupid spike here. This death hole is stupid. It's going away. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny, but no, it's just stupid. Goodness gracious. The only thing left to complete this project is, of course, to fill the holes and place some plants up on all of the layers on top of the moss blocks. And in the holes is gonna be some water features. It's gonna be a little fountain going down to the next layer. And it's gonna look super duper cool. So let's get that all decorated. Let's get rid of the death hole. That'll be done in just a quick spin around, and there we have it. Oh my goodness, we have ourselves an ancient temple on the island. Look how beautiful. All of the greenery and the water take it to the next level. It actually looks like an ancient temple now. It looks like something to marvel at. It looks like something that would be on a postcard. And this is all great and good and dandy, but I have myself some bad news. Remember the death hole on the other side of the pyramid, right over here, the grave? Yes. Well, I covered it with glass, but not before it could claim the life of something very, very special to me. My helmet. It destroyed my helmet. Here, look at this clip. You can see when I emptied my inventory into the barrel to play the game, I took off all of my armor, and I swore I shift-clicked my helmet into the barrel, but as you can see, the elytra took the place, and I had my helmet in my inventory the entire time. So when I showed you guys the death hole and I did a demonstration for you, the helmet dropped on the ground and, well, I didn't know because it was invisible. So yeah, it died. So I spent the time getting myself a brand new helmet. Luckily, this wasn't too bad as I could just use my villagers to trade a helmet and get all of the enchantments I need. Plus, I had one netherite ingot left in my ender chest. So I made it all beautiful and I renamed it and enchanted it. And now it has the perfect name. I get lost because I'm invisible. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. Alright, well, let's take a look closer at what I've done here on the moss blocks. I've made some bushes with some leaves, done a lot of grasses, bushes, ferns, covered up the lighting with some moss carpet, or these ones, the water just goes straight into the light bulb. And then I placed some vines around willy-nilly, just put them around to let them grow themselves. So yeah, this is completely natural. I didn't shape it at all. I might even do some more. I think it looks really good. And then on the inside, I got ourselves ready for a competition. I'm going to invite all of my friends here. We're going to do 3 rounds. The winner of each round will receive a diamond block. The first round, we're going to do easy, normal. We're going to jump off the regular platform. Then the next round, we're going to do it a little bit harder, go through the cowboy painting on the bottom to go up to the very top floor. And then the final round, we will go to the very top floor once again, but instead of wool, we will be doing the super duper hard mode using pointed dripstone. This makes it almost impossible to see it from that high up. So it should be pretty difficult and a lot of fun. So let's invite all my friends here. Let's see how many people show up and let's play some temple jump. Welcome to my temple. Do you guys like it?
I do.
All right, let's go inside.
Dibs.
Everyone pick a bed, set your spawn. Make sure you set your spawn. That's definitely important. We're gonna do 3 rounds, all right? The first round, we're just gonna start at this level. And then the second round, I'll show you a cool secret and it's gonna make the game harder. Okay, but for now, we're just gonna play the game normally. Just use the bubble columns in the corners. Place the wool wherever you land. And the last one to live wins, okay?
Okay.
Let's go in alphabetical order.
Oh, I don't even know who went first. Me? It's gonna be so colorful.
Oh, like that one superhero show?
If he's invincible, why can I see him?
Oh no, our first death. That means I go after Crystal. Oh my gosh, this game got hard quick.
Rip.
Oh.
Just me an optic?
Oh, this is intense. Oh. Can I live? Can I live? Yeah, nice.
I didn't press W enough.
I'll have to bring you all back your wool. Good thing I applied super duper shears to reset the game super
I was-
fast.
I was gonna help you clean up.
This is for the winner
I'm a winner.
only, sir. This is for the winner only. I get the water slide, yay.
How do we get out?
You're not supposed to go in, it's a one-way door. Yeehaw, it's time for round 2, y'all.
I think I messed up. I fell down a block.
See, this is much scarier. It's not even that much higher, but it just seems so much scarier to me.
Uh-oh. I went up the regular elevator.
Oh no, already! Oh my gosh. Oh, dang, how did top 2 get out first? That's crazy.
I went up the regular bubble vader again.
Oh, so close.
Good job, Shelly.
Good job, Chede. Now you have to clean up after all of us. Alright, everyone take their share of the super duper hard mode before you enter the game.
I pressed E instead of W.
Make sure you build it up 2 blocks, because then people will die on it. Oh, see, you
Yes,
can't
sir.
see at all. Oh my gosh.
See it.
I went up the wrong thing.
This is freaking gonna be so scary. Oh my goodness. You gotta zoom to find them. I'm not gonna zoom.
I don't have Zoom.
I'm not gonna zoom.
I'm perfectly okay with cheating.
Oh, I went up the wrong stupid Vader. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, I jumped right on a stupid spike. Oh.
Brutal.
Dang hot
I
dog.
went on the edge.
So do you think that you could land between them?
Yep, you can land in between these two.
That's crazy. That would be so like even if all of the blocks get filled, it's still possible to just keep going until someone dies. Oh, there we go. Chili's a winner again.
Is there a quick way to break these?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Here, I'll toss you my pickaxe. All of you can go through the winner exit to see the water slide.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a fun game. I'm glad it's on survival now.
Me too.
Can I go in the death hole with your pickaxe?
Okay, go ahead. It doesn't even kill you. That's how
I
stupid the death
didn't
hole is. Now, wasn't that just a grand old time? I think it was definitely a success. I would love to play it even more times with some more people. Of course, we only did 3 rounds, and I would love to do some more. I think that game is so much fun, and the last 2 rounds, I didn't last that long. I think I could do better. But there is one last thing that I would like to show you all before I end the episode. I have 2 friends here on the lab server that have been super hard at work trying to get some restaurants done in Restaurant Row. I enlisted some helpers to do some restaurants. I built A1 Hibachi in the last episode, but there is now 2 new restaurants built by my very own friends HotDog 2011 and Sandoodloo. So let's take a look. The first restaurant is built by HotDog. It's an ice cream truck, and look how amazing this thing is. It's so awesome. The only thing I did to it was add free ice cream to the menu, so now you can just click the button and it'll get you free ice cream that I already had made for the island, and I put some on the side, of course. But look how amazing this ice cream truck looks. It looks so good. And the ice cream on top looks 3D. What a nice case of forced perspective. I think it's such a cool thing. And look at the menu. They even have boneless ice cream. That's cool. If we head on around, oh, it says ice cream. If we go around back into the back door, there's some freezers, a little shovel on the ground, probably an ice cream scooper. I don't know why it's on the ground. It's probably pretty unsanitary there, but there's also some ice cream to scoop from. And yeah, obviously no steering wheel. This place ain't going nowhere. It's gonna crash right into the restaurant next door. But let's move on to that next restaurant, which, if you don't recognize it already, it is the Krusty Krab from none other than SpongeBob SquarePants, one of my favorite shows of all time. It's an amazing show, and it's an amazing build, done by Sandoodloo. Look how much detail inside. You got a Patrick here. He's eating a Krabby Patty. Look how much he's enjoying it. He's even drooling. That looks so delicious. And I didn't even make that Krabby Patty. Sandoodloo made that himself, as far as I know. So that is super cool. Another level of detail to this build. Here's Squidward here to take your order. If you press the button, you can get a Krabby Patty for yourself. Oh my gosh, cooked by our very own Squidrops SquarePants. Look how sly he looks. This is so cool. I love it so much. And if we go back to the kitchen, we of course have SpongeBob cooking on the grill, some storage here on the side, and a door to go to a lifeboat. In case an emergency happens, all of the Krusty crew has a emergency lifeboat to escape to. How cool is that? This worked out perfectly like that. And there's even a door here that just has a lamp and access to back here with the ice cream truck. And that means with these two restaurants done, this entire half of Restaurant Row is completed, and the only thing left is this half. With that, let us end the episode here. What a great one we had today. Another lot of work we've gotten done, but still much more to go. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Later!